Hello friends, this is Nisha with Inspiring Beautiful Creations. I'm coming to you today to share with you some mail that I received from Felicia with Biblescraps. I watched several of her videos and I came upon one video where she was talking about some different candy tags or that she was using from some stamps that she had purchased and an actual magazine where she had purchased a whole candy theme. And I thought that was just a perfect little project that I could do with my Girl Scout troop along with my children. Well, upon researching this information, I found out that I wasn't able to find all the things that I was looking for. So when I reached back out to Felicia, she shared with me where she got her items from, and I started to reach out and contact them. Well, unfortunately, the company is actually disbanded, but I was able to find a couple of things, and I shared with her, my experience, and what she was able to do was she sent me an actual stamp, one that she said that she had of an extra, and I thought that was just a thoughtful thing to do, and as I guess you guys call it on YouTube, a RAK, a random act of kindness. So she sent me these lollipop images, and I thought that that was just such a beautiful and thoughtful thing, and I actually will keep her envelope because I love that it's foiled and it's really pretty, and I thought it was just something that was different that you would have. But getting back to the lollipops, I have a couple of the items that I was able to research and find, such as the chocolates, the gumballs, the peppermints, and then also the gumdrops. So I'm still on the hunt for some of these items to complete my project with my Girl Scouts. But until I do, I am so thankful for Felicia for doing that. So I wanted to send her just a little thank you and just say thank you for the kindness, because that's not something that anyone had to do, but I'm appreciative that she took the time out to do that for me and share some of her items. So this is some of the things that I created for her. I know that Felicia has a cabinet in her home where she has all of her spiritual things that she keeps in her cabinet, and I wanted to make her a little cross because I had an embossing folder from Doris Dyes that I got a couple of years ago that had all these different phrases and sayings on it, and I always thought it was very beautiful. So I embossed the cross, and I actually cut it out, and then I actually backed it with some more cardstock, and then I went ahead and I stippled it so it can just be a little bit more glittery, because everyone knows I love glitter, I love sparkle. I had this little gold ribbon so she could hang it in her cabinet, so therefore it can be displayed if she liked to do that. I also did some Wink of Stella on here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I did some Wink of Stella on it just to give it a little bit more shimmery and, promote the words and phrases that's actually on this particular cross. So that's one of the items that I did there. The next thing is that I created her a card. Now with this particular card, I had a stack of cards that actually have this, but it was on a white background, and I love the beige or the off-white coloring that this presented with this whole package. So I cut it out, and then I put some washi tape underneath just to give it a little bit of added interest, and then I popped it up on some pop dots just so it can actually be raised. And of course I added my butterflies here. One of the reasons why I'm using the color purple is because that's royalty. So I'm not sure what her favorite color may or may not be, but I wanted to use that as part of this particular package, and I had a lot of the purple glitter paper left over from another project. So I also put washi tape down here just to add interest, and I'll write my message in here and give that one to her. I also added a couple of the butterflies to the actual envelope just for a little bit of added interest and things like that. I'll probably just keep it as simple as this for the time being though. The one thing that I wanted to share with her is I'm starting to get into using some of the dyes and things that I've purchased over the years just to be able to say, okay, now I'm actually crafting. I'm not just buying, but I'm actually crafting and stop hoarding. So I wanted to create her a different type of card that maybe she could just keep on her desk, or if she wants to share it with someone else, I'm not sure. But because I've shared with in previous videos, lately I've been into this floral and making flowers, and they're just really inspiring me lately because I'm just really liking the outcome of it. I want to do a pop-up card, and what I have here is I used an Anna Griffin window box card making kit, and this is the first time I'm doing it, guys. I never knew what I could and could not do, but I know I purchased it for a reason. So I want to share with you the pop-up card. And what it does is that it lays flat and then it pops up. And then this is what it looks like. So what I did was, in the kit came these actual floral pieces, and they actually look like this. And what I wanted to do, of course, is add a little glitter. So I added some stickles across the edging. And I have 2 of these actually in this particular pop-up box. And then I have one of this particular flower. I still don't know the names of all the flowers yet, but I'll learn, because I believe this is a pansy. But I'm not sure exactly what this one is. So if anyone knows, you can leave me a comment and let me know. I did a little wink of Stella on this particular one because I just wanted it just to have a little shimmer and not take away from the light colors on the flower. Of course, I added some more butterflies. I also added, because of the fact that I wanted to look like a full little box, that when she leaves this on her desk, that she has something of other interest and the colors popped a little bit more. So I added a flourish, and what I did was I cut the flourish, and I'll show you on the back that is one big piece, but I cut it to make it look like just general leaves popping out. And I also put some on the back of this particular floral piece, which is again this particular stem here. And then I added some more back here, another little butterfly, and then on this one I actually just added it to the back of the box. So therefore when you look at it, it just gives a little bit more color and interest. Of course, I love my glitter, so I added some glitter panels to the side of the box. And then I also had a little sentiment that came in the kit, but it's supposed to be a stem, and I just actually cut it off and just put it on the front, and again some more little butterflies. Now this is what the back of the box actually looks like. I cut out a panel to add my interest in my glitter background, and then again I use that floral pattern, and this is actually a Crafter's Companion floral pattern. It's just called a Filigree Flourish, and I just put that there, and then I just stamped my little stamp here, and what I did was just add another border piece here, so therefore, add another panel here on top of the border just to add a little bit of interest. I like the colors, you know, and I love that it's glittery and it stands out, and again, all she has to do is close this up, and she can store it flat. So I hope and I have some other little goodies that I have for her, but I want those to be special for her to be able to see. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I enjoyed making it this morning. You know, I was inspired by just the act of kindness that she had to give her a little something, and hopefully she enjoys this as much as I enjoyed making this. I want all of you to have a wonderful day, and I will see you the next time. Bye-bye.